Yeah.
I think it's just us having a little more time with this. I mean, I made sure it was 2017, no, 2016, then 2017 we introduced
Yeah.
me into trading. So now it's been 6 years now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot complain. Like, yeah, it's bad. If it's bad, then I think that's the markets moving their way. But with
Yeah.
the understanding from me, why are they moving like that?
All right. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. No problem, man. Well, let's just take a look at this thing. We're checking a lot of people, obviously they always check the news and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like it's what a lot of people think is what moves the market. But I understand the news are there to
Yeah.
obviously push their agenda, which is basically greed and fear
Yes.
among traders. So when they see those spikes, those movements, for example, like today, you saw that the dollar was just in the move in consolidation, not moving much.
Yeah,
And
I've
as soon
seen
as
that.
people saw that there's news 3:30, they're like, no, we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade. And I think also yesterday there were the FOMC, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on tomorrow. But the thing
But
is,
that FOMC,
yeah,
hey, now I was gonna say that FOMC didn't really move the market.
yeah. But there was
I
some,
don't know if
you know, there was some movement, not so much, but there was some movement.
mm,
Yeah, there was some movement because okay, let's just check what's going on tomorrow. Nothing much. It's only gonna be the POC price index.
mm.
Uh, it's just obviously not much. It's the same thing.
Hey, that
No.
JPY news there.
Yeah.
This JPY news tomorrow, I wonder what's that?
No,
How is it going to?
it's a Bank of Japan.
I wonder how is it going to? How is because it's gonna affect that move.
Yeah, and that's basically gonna move because basically obviously it's the same talk. It's the same talk.
Mm,
Yesterday we had the FOMC talking about the potential obviously raising of rates, obviously
yeah,
all of that stuff after the minutes, after the board of directors had a meeting and governors and stuff. But obviously it's the same thing with regarding to the Japanese. So we're gonna have the
yeah.
governor Kazuyo Ueda is gonna be
Yeah.
speaking. A lot of people. I think a lot of people are believing more in China and Japan right now, because of
Mm,
their development in terms of technology, and also
yeah,
because of the
yeah,
deals they're making. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the deals that the Japanese and China and guys in Asia are making with other
yeah.
countries, from oil to supply to India to all the other nations, unlike America, because now America obviously with all the politics involved. So it's like hectic.
It's
But
the
if you
whole
check out,
day.
yeah,
It's the whole day tomorrow. Those news.
nah, not much tomorrow, man. It's not much.
Mm,
Yeah, it's not much because when you today, this is today, and tomorrow is just it's not necessarily going to be the whole day. You say 10 cents of doesn't specify the time, but obviously it's going to be
mm,
the Asian session, you know.
yeah, we
But I
just
wanted
have
to
to.
speak about. You remember you said you mentioned something
Mm,
regarding the. I know a lot of people they're gonna say no, we're having load shedding, no problem with network.
yeah,
And obviously, I know some people like, yeah, I'm still on the road. I'm not home now. Can you record the session?
yeah.
Yeah, I know others is going to be just normal excuses, like, because, they're just busy with other things.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I know.
which obviously that we have no control over. But I want, because I know a lot of people obviously they're gonna watch the what on
The
YouTube.
recording.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like find this thing. Remember this thing of where you used to change the host. Are you looking at the charts on your side? Hello?
Yeah, online. Online.
You're online on the charts. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I'm
I'm just saying,
trading view.
I'm thinking that I should switch, but I'm trying to see.
No, if you can just only enable the multiple share.
Where is that option?
When you go to share, I think there is an arrow there
When you
that
go
will
to
direct you to.
you go to
When you
share.
go to share, I think there is an arrow that's gonna direct you to multiple share.
Oh yeah. Sure. I see. I see it. And then
Yeah.
oh, things still loading. Yeah, this thing.
You're sharing something, or I must start sharing.
Yeah, I think you can share on your side because now I'm like, are you able to share on your side?
Okay. Let me just see what's happening. You.
What's happening?
I'm seeing this usdjpy.
You have to?
No, I'm saying I'm seeing this usdjpy.
Yeah, this yen. We are looking at the yen. The
Yeah.
interest rate, the governor is coming through. He's gonna speak. Things are gonna happen tonight.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, you'll see all the yen. Are you able to share on your side, man? Because I keep trying to do this.
I
Yeah.
it says I can share, but I don't know if it says your screen share is loading.
Oh, okay.
So it's still loading.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Now I'm looking at your screen, man.
Oh, it's showing now.
Yeah, it's showing this thing where you draw stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, that's how we basically were learning the price action. Because guys speak the language you don't understand, they're sharing the screen.
I,
They're
I
talking.
just let me just close the trade here.
Hey, you wanna see the trade that is running. But I
Let
can
me
only
just
see paint on my screen. I can't see anything else.
okay.
Yeah, but I think um
Is you can see now.
I see
Okay.
you drawing waves.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's only this thing I want to remind us of.
Yeah.
Basically, supply and demand. Since we price action traders, so I was looking at that USDJPY
Yeah.
chat, the daily one you've shared. So I was like, "Ish, I think as much as we always trying to catch the trend when it starts,
Yeah.
it's also a good thing to say, okay, let us remind ourselves that we can also trade the trend because a lot of our basis in trading, you know, since we're trading Quasimodo and head and shoulder and all. So those are patterns that are allowing us to catch the beginning of a trend. So now what happens if the trend is strongly down and then we're trying to catch the trend change and then it doesn't change, it continues. So like, okay, no, let's see if we can remind each other that we can always trade the current trend until certain level.
Yeah.
So we're basically trading these M's and W's and then QM head and shoulder. So now, let's say we've had a Monday. In fact, the previous week, let's say it was going up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's Friday. And then Monday, it's another retracement.
Yes.
So when it's a retracement, let's say this is a daily candle. So only when it's a retracement, we're gonna get a base candlestick, either a spinning top, small pin bar, which is maybe inverted hammer or hammer. And then now here, there is this week, a tail must, it plays a role of a gap because it's a trail of the market movement. The market moved higher and create that higher high, the high of the day. And then it came back there. Let's say this is a bearish candle. But a base candle, it doesn't matter what color it is. But for argument's sake, let's say this is a bearish candle. And then this is a gap. The market moved and came back there. And then it closed down there, okay, which is fine. Now, here is Tuesday coming, opening here next to the close of Monday, going a bit down, and then it starts moving. It starts moving. It doesn't close exactly there at that high of Monday or at the open of Monday, or even it continues to move. It's a Tuesday. The week is starting to get busy and all, and then it moves. Let's say it comes back and close there. Okay, and then we have a week here, and then we have a week there. So now, what are we gonna look at? Because dominantly, the trend is an uptrend. It's an uptrend. If you would like to go as basic as drawing trend lines, and they do work by the way, but not alone because this is just a drawing tool, a trend. Okay. Now we have this candlestick have closed of Tuesday. Then what do we have to look at if we want to trade a continuous trend, which is an uptrend in this case? So we can put our neckline there. We mark the very high of Monday. Now we're talking about what? We're talking about the clear break. Now here, just want to change the color of this line. Let me make it dark red. Okay. So when Tuesday came, it came and broke clear from the higher high of Monday. Now, that is the level we are eyeing, because these guys, they will not pass a level and never leave anything to come back to.
Yes.
So now we put our neckline there, meaning that neckline is marking what? Is marking, this thing is on the teachings there on your YouTube channel. This was the resistance.
Yeah.
Trying to change the font size. Not responding. Blue. Okay. So this is a resistance here. Now these guys, remember when a momentum candlestick is moving like that,
Yeah.
the wick there, this whole part, this one, this is a gap. As much as bar, the wick is also a gap. So when they come on Wednesday, they have to come and close the gaps. Firstly, they have to make sure that this gap is touched this gap, this one. In the process of trying to close this gap, automatically they are closing this gap. So this whole part is the gap. And then other people are calling it fair value gap and all that, but the gap. So now, what are we looking at? We're looking at an uptrend. But then on daily, if you zoom out, this is a base candle. Then we are having what? We are having a base there. We're having a market rallying there. And then we'll have another rally. So we have a rally base rally on daily.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
now we're waiting for a Wednesday to come, or the future candlestick to come and respect this level. Now, so what are we going to do after marking your resistance level there and confirming the trend to be higher on daily time frame? Then now you have to refine to a lower time frame. This is daily. This is our daily time frame. So when I refine to lower time frames, I normally skip one time frame in MT4. If I'm on daily, I go straight to 1 hour. That's my lower time frame. My higher time frame starts from 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame being the time frame that I will use as a higher time frame when I'm intraday trade. If I want to trade for today only. But let's say you're refining to 1-hour time frame.
Yeah.
H1. So what am I gonna look for in 1-hour time frame? Here is my trend of last week.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, okay, a lot of people are not so like looking to specialize in candlestick and all, but if you take a spinning top or you take a long-legged doji or a doji, this is what you're gonna get in lower time frames. I think since we started, I've been a candlestick person. So now this is what you're gonna get here. So what is that? It's a QM, this one. Then you have your QML there. Then this part going high, we are waiting for the Wednesday candlestick to fill this part.
Yeah.
Then that's where we are going to look for our end. If this candlestick is on daily, this is the lower time frame. This is the lower time frame.
Yeah.
Either you use H1, M30, M15, any lower time frame, it's gonna give you that structure of the market.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is the same thing you're gonna get here, but in a compressive manner, surely, because this day was a retracement day. Okay, let's say here we are left with a demand zone. We are left with a demand zone. And then we have a higher high.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had a lot of time, we would tell the story of compression, the story of the QM as a whole, because there are people who are being cheated there double times. And then this is now your decision point, which is the MPL or the demand zone. You're on hourly time frame. This is when you get to determine what, okay, fine, I'm gonna enter at this demand zone. And then your stop loss, that's there. Let's make it this cut. This is your stop loss. Now, if you trade a zone as a daily, so you enter here, how big is the stop loss?
Yeah.
That's your entry, that's your stop loss. Very big, 44 pips. But then we have refined to a lower time frame now. From your entry being there, because your clear break was there. This is your clear break. Then at that clear break, that was your end. So your stop loss being 44 pips here. Now it's gonna reduce for sure to maybe, let's say, because now your entry is here. This is now your zone of entry to this smaller zone. Maybe your stop loss now is gonna be 20 pips, or let's say 19 pips. Then it's 20 pips now. Your stop loss. So this is our stop loss, 20 pips. And then when Wednesday comes, Wednesday will come with a compression here. Okay, this is Tuesday, breaking out there. And then when Wednesday comes, it must give us a compression. And then if there are news, we're gonna see a pin bar. We're gonna see a pin bar there. Activating your trade. If it activates your trade and take that stop loss, at least it's taking 20 instead of 44. And then if it doesn't, it's just a snipe, and then it flies after that, because the compression, it's an enabling factor of a price action.
Oh, yeah.
So once you have a compression, especially when it's a very compressed chart, there is a strong compression, there's a weak compression.
Oh,
So you must also look at your compression. The easiest way to measure compression, there's a tool that measures an angle in MT4, I think even in trading view. If this compression is forming this angle, and this angle must be lower than 45 degrees, at least in H4 or H1, because surely in M30 and other time frames which are lower, it's gonna be lower than. But at least if you are able to catch it at lower than 45 degrees in H4 or H1, then it's good. So this is what we're looking for. So even on this chart, when I was looking at this USDJPY, let's go to daily. Okay, so in the few minutes left, I'm sure we're gonna be able to finish this. Okay, let me just clear everything here.
you've been analyzing the yen.
Yeah, from what is that thing? From the DXY. So I analyzed and I came with this result that we come to this type 1 of an engulfing. And then from here, we are looking to go there to this clear break here. Then we can sell from there because that's a supply, drop base drop. And on this supply, we are waiting for a respect of a QM. So it's gonna be us trading a compression here. So a lower lot size, and then you fly with these pips. I think it's like 900 pips or something like. But it's gonna be short because it's compression. We know when we're approaching a QML, always go with compression.
Yeah.
So let me just clear this. So here, let me just. So here we had a doji or a spinning top, whatever you would like to regard that one as, but it's a base candle at the end of the day. Our trend is up compressively so because they broke this lower high here. Broke this lower high. It's the highest one than this one. Even this one, they broke it. So it confirms an uptrend. So here is our previous, which is, let's say it's Monday or Tuesday, this one. And then the following candle broke through there clearly so. And then what are we looking for on the following day? We are looking at the market coming and respecting that level. This one at the neckline. So when we go to our lower time frame, let's go to 1 hour time frame. Now we're gonna look for a decision point, which is gonna be a demand zone in this case. So along this line, our neckline, which is along the clear break, what am I seeing? I'm seeing one of my candlesticks, which is a spinning top in this case. This one.
Yeah.
So now my entry, it's gonna be there. But I'm gonna mark it from here because I know they will close this gap of a week here.
Yeah.
Sometimes they decide to go exactly to the neckline, which is still fine. The other person will say, okay, me, I am seeing this base candle here, this one, which is still fine. If they consider a supply and demand swap, this was a supply zone, but it was broken. Now it's gonna come and it changes to be a demand zone, which is still fine. They are in the same zone.
Yeah.
And then we buy from there. Okay. So this is them here.
See the reaction.
And now, if you bought here, at least it's how many pips? Okay, it was like 70, 76, 75 pips.
Yeah.
Which is still fine. And so if you had, there's gonna be 1:3. If your stop loss was 30 pips, but if you give it less than 30, 18, 20, that's 1:4. But it has reduced from that day, that daily zone. So that's the thing I wanted to highlight for today.
Okay. Okay.
But these spikes and these ones, it's only because of its compression. Yes, they are enhanced by the news and all that, but if you're gonna trade compression, you must be emotionally fit, and and your lot size must be. If your account is saying, please trade me at one lot size, reduce that lot size to 0.2, 0.1. Those are big lot sizes for compression because because these guys, what they do, it's like a war. If you have watched the war movies, they say, okay, we are waiting there. We're waiting here. As Germany, 7,000 troops, or let's say 10,000, 100,000 troops are waiting there. And then they only send here. They only send down here. Let's say they send 1,000. This 1,000 is, let's say it's Germany against South Africa. This 1,000, with all the weapons they have, they must kill from Western Cape. Let's say this is the Western Cape province. Where is my drawing? So this is my Western Cape here. Okay, let's say it's here. And then this is Eastern Cape. And then it's KZN. Then maybe it's Limpopo. And then this one we entered it. Gauteng. Yeah, I see the minute.
Yeah. So I think,
but,
okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this because we've got the recording done. Is it possible that we do like a review,
Yeah.
even if it's 3 pairs this week? We just go over them, okay? So we can do like USDJPY, and then we can do one in CAD, and then one of the indices and one of the gold or silver.